Yeah, that's where I got this funny accent. But all that changed when the Air Force assignments officer came up to me and he said, "Hey, Dave, we got some good news and we got some bad news." He says, "The good news is you're going to Australia." Yay! The bad news is you're going to Woomera. Yeah, that's 170 kilometers from anywhere. And it's pretty bad, Dave. Woomera. And that's why the Air Force is sending you there. Even the Australians don't like going there. Have fun. So that was my experience here. Now, even though I had this... Oh, yes.
Was that option C?
Yeah. Yes. Give that man a book. So anyway, 30 years. Anyway, it was okay, though. They said Woomera. I said, I'm going to Australia. This is going to be great. And I had these visions in my mind. A vision of getting off the plane in Australia. And there to greet me with a big hug and a kiss would be Olivia Newton-John. But doggone it, the day I arrived in Australia, she wasn't at the airport. I don't know, she had a hair appointment or something. I don't know. She couldn't meet me there. I was devastated and I was disappointed. But I got over it. So in 1990, that's when that all happened. Then in 1998, we moved to Alice Springs. Anybody ever heard of Alice Springs? So we moved to Alice Springs, and I really like Alice Springs. I enjoy it. And I really enjoy one of my favorite activities here, something that it's kind of a pastime for me, and that is I like to go around stirring people up. Yeah, that's my activity. Most people it's golf or something like that, but me, stirring people up. For instance, I love to go into a coffee shop, and I ask the lady behind the counter, I say, "You got any coffee left?" And she looks at me, "Come on, what do you mean coffee left? It's a coffee shop. We got plenty of coffee." So then I go to a pub. I walk into the pub and I go, "Hey, you got any beer left?" They go, "Of course we got beer. It's a pub. What do you think?" I said, "Well, I'm just checking. I want to make sure this is not the pub with no beer." I haven't found it yet. Anyway, then I went to the KFC here in town, Kentucky Fried Chicken. And I went up to the counter, and the teenager behind the counter, I looked at him and I said, "Here goes." I go, "You got any chicken left?" And the kid looks at me and he goes, "No." I said, "He got me." And I said to him, "I'm just kidding around." He goes, "Well, maybe you are, but I'm not. We don't have any chicken." He says, "We got drinks, we got fries, we got coleslaw. We ain't got no chicken. You want some coleslaw?" So here I am, I'm looking for the pub with no beer, couldn't find it, but I found the KFC with no chicken. It was right here in Alice Springs. Another thing I like about Alice Springs is it's a place that's unique. Would you agree with me on that? Now, we probably all have our own stories about the uniqueness of Alice Springs, but I'll tell you mine. That this place, the physics here is a little different. And it's not the same as other places. And I found this out one day when a guy said to me, he says, "You know that supersonic jets cannot fly faster than the speed of sound in Alice Springs." I said, "What? What are you talking about?" He goes, Yeah, supersonic jets cannot fly faster than the speed of sound in Alice Springs." I said, "Come on, pal." And he says, "I can prove it to you." I said, "Really?" I said, "Okay, prove it to me." He says, "Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to the Alice Springs airport. We're going to launch a supersonic jet. And at the same time, we're going to launch a rumor. And we're going to see which one gets to the north side IGA first." And I walked away and mumbled, "Damn, he's right." So that's the Alice Springs rumor. Now, one thing I am going to do is I'm going to miss living here. Yeah, I'm going to miss it a lot because we got here as quick as we could, which was 1998. So when people ask me when we came here, I always say that. Got here as quick as I could. So that was back in 1998. We rolled up into Alice Springs and have been here ever since. And so it's going to be tough leaving here and leaving all the good people here in Alice Springs. It's going to be sad. But at the same time, I am looking forward to going to, where are we going again, dear? Where's Marieta? Where are we going again, honey?
Hey, I'm good at hiding.
Mexico. That's right, Mexico. Has anybody here ever been to Mexico? Kate, what's it like? It's beautiful.
It's full Mexicans, so they're little people like Marieta.
Well, this is...
Food's great.
Yeah, well, when we get to Mexico, it'll be the first time for us. First time to set foot in Mexico. And I have to admit, I am looking forward to going to Mexico. And one of the first things I'm looking forward to is getting on the ground in Mexico and then running up to the nearest Taco Bell. And I'm going to say to the lad behind the counter, in Spanish, "You got any tacos left?"